I've always helped people remember who they are and feel into their power, feel into what their gifts and their skills are. I've really helped people let go of what no longer serves them and transform that into fuel for their mastery, for them to shift their life into the positive. The magic happens when you can hear your heart sing. Literally hear your heart sing. I just want you to know you were born for this, that you have everything you need to really do you this lifetime. So let's get started. Let's make magic together. Whoa, that's so powerful. You have everything you need to do what you came here to do this life and to get started living your most positive and abundant life. And so we have a great show tonight, guys. We are going to be talking about manifestation and abundance, how you can step into living the life of your dreams, how you can, with grace and ease, manage not just manifesting in the in-between time, but uplifting your consciousness and your life. Okay, because why? Because the in-between times are, those times where you have to have that extra special umph in your life. You have to be aware that there's undercurrents. You have to know which way to turn. And so the in-between time, my friends, is that time where we want to really have clarity, really know who we are and why we're here and what we're about. So get ready and hold on, because if we can learn to manifest, then we are cool and in the clear. All right. So who's online with us? Welcome, Melanie. So nice to see my angelic friends. Patricia's here. Well, Tina Marie is here. And so is Emily. Emily I've known for over a long time. I'm not even going to say how long. I met Emily when I first began my chiropractic office way back when. All right, guys, I'm so happy that you're here with me. Monday night is my favorite night of the week. I tried living without Miracle Monday, just so you know. I'm going to confess. I actually tried to let it go, try to shift it up, try to change things. But I don't know about you guys, but it was me. I couldn't really let it go because I love being on Miracle Monday so much. I love being on Miracle Monday because I get a chance to share with you how to stay upbeat, focused, and good intentions no matter what. And how to, I think, step into your higher self when faced with frosty, difficult, challenging, confusing times, okay? All of which are unfolding around us. So I kind of see what's happening or preparing to happen as challenging, as chaotic, as confusing, as people are beginning to find out that certain things weren't what they thought, and that perhaps some things were more dangerous than they thought. Maybe they'll find out that there were side effects, or that there are some tricky things going on around that, and a lot of news is coming out around that. So that's one thing that's going on. And another thing that's going on is that businesses are shutting down all over, and the gas prices are going up. So I've been reading reports about shortages, possible shortages. So here I am coming out and saying, look, guys, we're able to change the energy of anything that is going on if we know about it ahead of time and if we raise our sights and our frequencies. All right, that's my introductory wrap. What I wanted you all to know, I am Joan of Angels. If you're new to me, please share this out with your friends and your families that you know you'd love to help inspire and help heal. If you're a dear friend, please share this with your friends and family so that they too can have the benefit of this upbeat energetics, because we are here to raise the vibes. All right, guys, I know there's more of you out there who are here. So let me know what's on your mind. And then we're going to get into this discussion on manifestation. What is it you want to manifest? So where are you from and what you're trying to, and we don't use the word trying. So where are you from and what is it that you are manifesting now? What does your heart desire? What abundance and what kind of perks and rewards are you really looking for? So higher dimension, we're at the stage now where I want everyone to let us know what we want to manifest. Because when we're complete, we're going to have, I go like this. This is my secret symbol for bowl. We're going to have a manifestation bowl, an abundance cup. Manifestation bowl, abundance cup. We're going to raise our vibration to the frequency of what we are calling in. Whew, it's a lot to unravel. All right. So first thing I want to tell you guys is that you can see me online. I'm in 2 upcoming conferences coming up in the next few days, the end of this month. The first one is the Ascension of the Soul Conference. I am actually going to be a speaker at the Ascension of the Soul Conference. Let me just, Tina's showing it. Thank you so much, Tina. And we have, Neil is so excited about this conference. We have 55 speakers on the conference. And Lord knows, I think I'll post the schedule. And I don't remember when I'm speaking. I am the MC though. So if you hop on when we start, you'll love it. 55 top speakers on what it's like to be a star being. How do you maneuver? What kinds of star beings there are? I'm talking about activating your soul mission. So other people are talking about other things. So thank you for showing this, Tina. The second conference. Oh, wait, which one was that? Did we just show the star being one? I think we did. That's the star being one. And let's put the link for that, Tina, so people could register if they want it. And the other conference that I'm going to show you is the Ascension of the Soul Conference. Let's see. And that is a free conference, and that is coming up the end of the month. So the truth is this is the end of the month. Register for free right here, Portal to Ascension. And I'm speaking on Saturday around noon at this conference. And as I said, it's a free conference. You will like it, I think. All right. Well, I like it. That's all I can say. All right, good. So now, in keeping with tradition, Miracle Monday, we're just going to start by rubbing our hands. Okay, I see blessed by the best, greeting radiant ones. I love that greeting. Let's all just do that greeting to ourselves. So I'm going to shout out greetings, radiant ones. Greetings, radiant ones. And so as we work on this concept of raising our frequency to manifestation, radiance is what gets us what we are asking for. All right, you like this screensaver behind me? It's one of the new art pieces that I'm going to show you. All right, because that's part of radiance. So take a deep breath in, guys, and let it all out. And then once again, take another deep breath and let it all out. Mother, Father, God, we just ask right now to be filled, surrounded, and protected with radiant light so that we can feel fulfilled, so that we can have clarity, wisdom, understanding, so that we can actually raise that vibratory frequency and raise our antenna, our celestial antenna, all the way up to the heavens so that it could start to spin radiant and glow, and it can get all the way up to the celestial realms. Why? So that it can actually literally raise your frequency and attract what you are calling in. All right, so we desire to uplift the hearts of humanity and help people transition into a positive and supportive new world with love always. All right, we also ask right now that we feel the presence of our guides, our angels, our angelic tribe, those who are here to support us. And we also feel the connection between one another across time, across the galaxy, across the planet, as we raise our tower of miracle power. And so it is. And I ask that right now I open up a portal of connection with each and every one of you, wherever you are, so that we can bring in that information that Spirit wants you to know. All right. So one person here has told us what she wants. What else do people want, to raise right now? So in the current moment of time, let me tell you a little bit about manifestation so you actually understand. Manifesting is taking what you are seeing in your mind, all right, what you want to see, and creating it in a physical, real form. Manifestation is also taking that high vibrational frequency that you're feeling and expressing coming through you and manifesting it on an interdimensional plane as well. So thoughts are real. They talked about this in The Secret years ago. Thoughts are real. They're actually an energetic, and a good clairvoyant can actually see thoughts around you. They can kind of see your energy of anger, fear, misery, and they can tell what you're thinking. So if others can tell what you're thinking, by the way, and you're putting out lower frequency energies, what do you think you're going to get back? You're going to get back lower frequency energy. So if you are asking to manifest a new car, okay, but you're in anger, you're pissed off because you don't have the car already, you're pissed off at your family, you're going to get a pissed off car. You're going to get a car that's not what you really wanted. You're not going to get what you're asking for. So part one is to really shift into your energetic frequency to ask and see that which you are calling for. So when we raise our antenna, it can attract it. It goes up into that new world. And so it is. All right, guys. Now that I'm defining manifestation for you, so you understand it's creating something from an idea into reality. So how do we do that? Manifestation generally means using thoughts, feelings, and belief to bring something to your physical reality. Okay, but even that doesn't say it. It's really conscious creation. So what else would be perfect for the in-between times? Conscious creation of what it is we want. Conscious creation of what it is we want. So sending this antenna up, tuning it up, starting to seek clarity on what you're calling for, what you're here to do, you can change the timeline. So you can make those in-between times easier to navigate. So you could understand what's going on. So you could prepare yourself to be strong, to face whatever you need to. So you can pick up at a moment's notice if you have to, like I did. Not a moment's notice, but at notice, you know. So the key is how do you want to handle this? And what is it you're calling for? So manifestation is in form, like a cell phone, manifest a cell phone, manifest a pendulum, you know, or manifest income, manifest abundance. But you do it first by putting that antenna out into the universe. Now, we have personal karma, relationship karma, children karma, family karma, career karma, country karma, state karma, town karma, community karma. All sorts of karma can be accrued. All right. Now, what I want you to understand about this karma is that you can even, by altering your point of view about what is happening, you can even alter community karma. You can alter planetary karma. You can alter galactic karma. But it takes intentional focus that always looks higher. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's get really clear. I want to know what all of you friends of mine out there want to manifest, so we can actually put it in our intentions, so that when we create that bowl, that brew, that miracle brew, I like to call it, We haven't done a miracle brew for a while, but when we do this miracle brew, you will feel it. All right, so as we're working to increase the energy, don't forget we want to continue using and sending that energetic frequency out. Right. Good. All right, so we're going to start. I already said we started. We're going to move on to, first of all, energizing your personal power. So when we pull the card, let's see what that is going to show us for you. Your personal power, Delphi. Okay, this is great. So many of you have heard of the Oracle of Delphi. So the Oracle of Delphi were in the Greek and Roman times, and great kings and mighty warriors and generals, commanders, even the queens would go to the Oracle at Delphi to understand what they're here to do. The Oracle, though, was very, very tricky. Sometimes it was actually dangerous to go see the Oracle. And there's really some scary tales. The Oracle would challenge you. It wasn't like going to a psychic, my friends. It was mixed with symbolism and a lot of danger. So, but the Oracle itself gave you messages that you can work with. So here, the Oracle is showing up. The Delphi, I receive divine messages constantly and clearly. So number one, in this art of manifestation, receiving messages constantly and clearly. Number two, raising our vibration to the level of what we're attracting. So we don't manifest prosperity from that place of poverty when our soul feels impoverished. Next, I look for the truth in every situation. I know myself. Power comes from the inside out. So that's pretty good. Power comes from the inside out. So the Oracle at Delphi was, I'm looking to kind of read a little bit about it to you because I want you to know a little bit more about the Oracle. I am an Oracle. I have had many visions of oracleizing, of swimming to the Oracle, being the Oracle. And so I have spent that time. So I think it's interesting that we're here. It's one of the most famous places of power in the ancient world. It is the point that everything on the planet used to revolve on. And many, many ancient ones used to go there. But the Delphi was the home to the gods and was also a school of learning. And so some of these teachings are the teachings of the ancient mystery schools. Portal to Ascension, we're teaching ancient mystery school teachings. And so having that says that we're coming together in a very clear, high frequency, high energy place for that to manifest. All right, now the other cards that I'm pulling are the bird cards. So these are the wing and chants. So when I read these cards, they're for everyone. So number one is consulting the Oracle. Number two is how do you gain clarity and insight, which we're doing now, which is what Spirit wants us to do. So blessed by the best, thank you. Her goal, her manifestation is manifesting the resources for classes to further my spiritual goals. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Christian, I would like to have my own farm with no GMOs. So let's frame this for everyone. I love having a GMO-free organic farm. I love having an organic GMO-free farm. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Now, when we put this out, I want you to write it down, put it on your mirror or your bulletin board, and I want you to repeat it, okay? These are your dreams. We're planting them and our visions and our intentions. So I have my own organic, non-GMO farm. I manifest love and healing in the world. Love and healing is manifesting as a result. Love and healing is in the world as a result of these manifestations. So we say it in the affirmative, right? My property has a sale of my, okay. So let's break it down first. My listed property has sold. I am very happy. I am very happy my listed property has sold. My friend, I am also happy. My friend has her permanent home. My friend has found her permanent home. I have completed the sale of my listed property. I'm thrilled my property has sold. I'm thrilled my property has sold. I love the spiritual class. I love the classes I am taking to further my spiritual goals. I love the classes I am taking to further my spiritual goals. Joan, what have I been manifesting? Years ago, I probably told you all, I am manifesting speaking on global, international, galactic platforms, not only around the world, but I guess I just said it, around the galaxy. And what have I been manifesting? You see me speaking on many platforms now, and keep sharing me out, guys, because that is my dream. That is my vision. All right, so that was the first card. Consulting the Oracle, consulting that other space, that interdimensional space to go within. And then we're going to look at what is it else that's going to fuel this journey that we're taking and make this in-between time much easier. Okay, make it so that by the time we get through this grand initiation, you are not only thriving, you're like doing that vision that you've been wanting to do. It's happening. So anyone here want to see your life happening exactly the way you dreamt it could be? That is what we're creating. So guys, I feel like we should create an energy shift right now, moving this energy a little bit more. All right. And we're going to right now let go of any negativity. Mother, Father, God, we're just asking to release, 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 release. Release anything that doesn't serve you in this art of manifestation. Release any people, persons, and places and things that are lower frequency. Anyone that's holding you back, anyone that's sort of laughing at you for having this vision and dream, I call those miracle busters. All right. So we're manifesting now love and healing. We're manifesting our own farm. We're manifesting resources for our classes. We're manifesting the sale of our property. We're manifesting a permanent home for our friend. We're manifesting speaking around the world for Joan. We are manifesting uplifting the hearts of humanity and helping people transition to positive and supportive new world. So we're manifesting that, all this in the new between time. Now, when I paint the picture of this potential of what could happen in this in between time, which also here in the state includes an election, and when I talk about it, what I'm giving you is a clue that we collectively can shift this energy to be radiant, to push or vision the higher path. So when we help people transition to positive and supportive new world, a positive, and I don't like to use new world anymore. I like to use the new earth. I think because the new world sort of reminds me of the new world order. So I prefer to say the new earth. And that is what they're expecting. So as we go through this grand initiation and we hold our intentions of health, wealth, happiness, of abundance, prosperity, of being there for our friends and family, of creating intentions for our community and for our towns, for our cities and our state and our country and our world and our galaxy, we also create those intentions and we can see them unfold for us. Together on this show, we have the potential of shifting the frequency of thousands of people. So I'm actually going to ask. So one of the things we want to do as we talk is raise up the vibratory frequency. So on a scale of 1 to 10 now, where is your vitality? So show me or write on a scale of 1 to 10 your personal vitality so we can have it raised. Okay. Second card. The second card is the Finch. The Finch is diversity of experience. I am a million facets of reality. I'm an external spectrum of color. I bring magic of alternatives. I am high energy, restless anticipation. So, restless anticipation. So, we want to change and uplift Doc Boo, that's 7, to a 10. We want to raise it as high as we can so we can go into a state of restless anticipation of attracting that which we want to see in our life. And so, if what we want to see puts us in a state of boredom or in a state of low energy, then what we're going to attract is going to be worse than, it's not going to be what we want today. So we have a doing great. We're at 9. Wonderful. So here's what it's saying. I am your clue that it's time to switch things up and sample the flavors of life. Change the colors. Change your mood. Take the road never traveled. If you have seen it all before, change your landscape. Without change, everything stops. And guys, the reason I moved from the desert is because I was stuck. I had been sent to the desert, but I think I was only supposed to stay 5 years. And there it was 7 years. And I felt like I wasn't growing in the ways that I wanted to. And I wanted to reach the world. So when this opportunity came to take over productions with Portal to Ascension and travel and do events around the world, which was in alignment with my manifestation visions, with what my intentions have been, I said yes. And that's why some of you who are on my email list are getting those emails that go 57 days since I left my home. Now, the Finch, this card, the Finch, is a creative card. So it really wants you not only to shift it up a little bit, but to speak your truth, to write out what you want. It wants you to take a new hike, try something new. I am the joy of a free and adventurous way of life. I guess they're talking to me now. So I am in this free and adventurous life, and I'm sharing it with all of you. And the truth is that these tools that I teach you are the very ones that I teach, that I train myself to do, because I am on the road. I am in the midst of an in-between time, but so is society, Doc. Everyone is really in an in-between time. We left the time of the quote 2020 energy. We've gone through this initiation, and now we're coming to the cocoon, the end of the cocoon, where we're emerging into the world. So we have an ability right now to paint the world we want to see. Paint the world we want to see. So how do we do that? It starts in here. Okay? So I am the flurry of endless activity. And here's what they're saying. You, each and every one of you are ready to leave your comfort zone and mingle with new realities. So that's the second card we pulled on the energy of what we're sharing. Up there's my dear friend Kathy Mason. Kathy and I are going to be part of a new show coming, and you'll stay tuned and you're going to hear about it soon. Very happy about this upcoming show, Kathy, with you. It's called The Higher View, and we're going to be taking things that are kind of in the in-between zone, like what we're in the in-between time, going from then to now, and we're going to decode it. Each of us has our own point of view about it, but the point of view that we're most interested in is how to diffuse it into unity, positive thinking, manifestations, abundance, joy, peace, and happiness. That's what we're doing. All right, so thank you so much, Kathy, for even being here. All right, so as we keep moving on, we're going to mention Emily. She feels like an 8. She took beautiful. So Emily is a photographer. She's an artist actually. I know her fairly well. And she's a hobbyist, so she has a lot of interesting hobbies. And a year or two ago, she picked up, I think it was a year ago, she picked up and moved from California, where she was not living her best life, to the East Coast. I hope you don't mind if I share the story, Emily. So since she got to the East Coast, look at it this way. She moved from a tiny studio in very expensive California to a beautiful 2-bedroom apartment in Pennsylvania. She has furniture now. She has everything out of storage. She went from having 1 cat to now having 2 cats. She actually has a home. So now she's taking her photography and her art, her hobbies, and she's starting to expand on that. And also had her first dinner party in that new home, and which she could never have had a dinner party. Well, it's her second, actually, but she couldn't have had it in her own home. So how are you changing, guys? What are you doing that's transformative for you to shift into this new frequency? So I'm guided to share a little bit about what I've been doing and what happens when you go through transformation. So I'm going to share from Fine Art America. Let's see if you can see it. You can. Good. Here it is. So I have a little shop on Fine Art America, and this is a new gallery that I created. It's like inspirational art. And in the last few weeks since I came, so since I called in the UFOs back in July, new things have been happening for me. And I've been connecting with higher dimensional beings. And so I want you to kind of see some of the art that's coming through, because I'm so proud. I'm just so awed by it. I'm just so thrilled that this is coming through. So you can feel that these webs of time, the interdimensional spiral, which is the seed of life, you can feel movement. And in a way, this shows us that we are actually a fractal of light. So that's one of my new ones. And they all show these new energies. This one I call solar night. You can actually see, first I thought this was a UFO, but it really isn't, although possibly that is a little ship. It looks like really a living center on another planet, on a planet far away. And so that I find very, very interesting. The guides have been showing me what it's like to be in that energetic field. All right, I would kind of like to do it a little different so you can actually see the art. Let's see. Nope, you can't see this. Okay, this is one of my favorites, Celestial Heart Merge. And again, you can see the angelic ones. Her heart has grown and the angelic frequencies here. When you look at art, my friends, like this, it raises your vibration to a 10. If you like the art, let me know. That'll make my heart sing. Okay, this one, very, very interesting. She is an ascended master. I saw her up in Mount Shasta, and she started coming through, and I had to bring her to you. All right. So as we look at these, keep going. And you can find these in Fine Art America. Tina will put the link to it. This is the same image you're seeing behind me. Do you see those wings? Do you see that feeling of freedom? So as I said, this is what we call oracle art. When you have this oracle art, it literally changes the energy in your house. It communicates to you. It shares with you wisdom and information about what you're really here to do and why. Okay, this is the Angelic Council. Some of you may have seen this before too. So let's see if there's any more. Oh, there are more. Okay, good. She is the Pleiadian. Let's see, checking, you can see it. She's the Pleiadian star being. And again, feel that high frequency, and the use of color in this particular image will again create matching resonance and frequency in your being. And of course, remind you of that higher state of being. Up, we already, so I think I put this up there twice. I love this one, Celestial Hearts. And you can actually feel almost as if I felt really lionish when I was doing this. And you can feel that energy. I actually think that I had my tiger as one of the backgrounds for this as I was working to manipulate it. Heart of all hearts, the core of being. And again, designed to make your heart sing, designed to make you stir. Yeah. So this is my tiger on the mountaintop and one of the other incarnations of him. But again, when he stares into your soul, you want to be with him. You want to be on the top of that mountain, and you emulate the roar. He makes you want to roar. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that much. All right, another one of my hearts, heart magic. So this is art to have your heart sing. I just love this one as well. And then celestial world. So if you really want to feel like you're somewhere new, somewhere else, somewhere extremely high frequency, you would join me here. Is there one more? Yeah. Oh, I started with that one. Okay. So guys, what do you think of that? What do you think of that art? If you don't mind, I'm just curious to know how you like it and if you're actually feeling the energy shifting. All right, when you do that. And because that too is important, that you can feel the literal frequency changing. Okay, I was hoping I had that fine art. Hold on. Let's see something. Okay, let's see if I can also post this for you. Okay, perfect. Whew. Now, you feel how that kind of energy. So if I was to show you my different backdrops, you'd know what I was talking about. Some backdrops make you feel etheric, and some backdrops would make you feel a little bit less like, look at this background. So if I use this background, I'm doing this in the middle of a show. Maybe that wasn't so helpful. I think we're going to cancel that out and go back here. That was not a good thing to do. God knows you are. Now you can't even see me anymore. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I am coming back. That is too much. All right. Well, you got Tina there. All right. Hi, guys. I'm never doing that again. Okay, you have to laugh at yourself. Here's another key to manifestation. Do not take yourself so seriously, guys, that you cannot laugh at yourself and really tune into your own inner child. Because if you can't take yourself lightly and have a light heart, then everything you're going to do will kind of fall apart also. So good. I'm so excited that you can feel the energy of that. And yeah, so this painting that's behind me is also on that site. And this site has prints. So you can actually get prints. It has t-shirts. I think it has towels and cell phone covers. Okay, so I kind of wanted to see how you guys would like it. And so I did put it up there. All right, now feeling more energetics. So we are now still talking about healing. So I want you to breathe in and out. All right. Let's clear the channels. And I'm asking the guides now. We're asking that we bring everyone into a complete alignment of a 10. So Laura, Christian, we want to. I need a violin with my piano. I don't have a piano anymore, but I used to have a piano. And I never wanted to play the violin. I'll tell you why. As a chiropractor, I used to watch them twist their head like this and to play it. And that's a hard position to hold your neck in. Okay. All right. So let me ask the vibrational frequency of everyone tonight. Now, this also will include people who are going to hear it. Vibrational frequency 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Is there? So we're about a 7.5 in general. All right. So raising it up. What website were you looking at, honey? Okay, good. What website were you looking at, Emily? All right. I like to know everything, guys. Raise your hand together. Raise your hand together. All right. Let's start by turning that meter up now. Okay. So the manifestation meter is almost the same as that discernment meter. You can use it in any way, shape, or form. You could say, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is my energetic vibration frequency right now? Aha, on a scale of 1 to 10. Then you can say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how successful am I? I'm living my visions and living my truth. 6. On a scale of 1 to 10, how successful am I at manifesting my dreams? 7. Okay, now we know where you're at. So what do we do? Okay. Thank you, Emily. Emily said she just went and was looking at that website yesterday because I just started posting it because all this inspiration is new since I allowed change into my life. And why do I share this with you? So that you too allow change into your life, Melody. And also because I share the artwork so you can have the artwork and bring it home. And so that it can change the energy frequency around you. You know, when I used to do in-person events, I did a lot of muscle testing of people who with lower vibrational frequency, 4 or 5, and then I'd put a scarf on them, Joan of Angels scarf, or a painting in their arms, and then test them again. And that vibration went up so high, always went up to a 10, and it was so strong you couldn't even turn it off. And how do we do it? We literally do it by seeing us either move that meter to a 10, or turn the dial to a 10. So we want to turn that dial to a 10. All right, so we've read the 2 cards so far on these are the steps to manifestation. And I guess when it says consult the Oracle, you know, you are consulting the Oracle right now, Joan of Angels. And I call myself the Oracle Joan of Angels, or the Oracle Joan of Archangel. Cool. All right. Now, this is my I'm going to complete the readings for all of you with the deck, the Shaman's Dream. Why? Because we're infusing our dreams. We're infusing our manifestations. We're infusing everything. All right. Eyes of the eagle and rising above the fray. So when you're in 3D consciousness, you're feeling your body, you're feeling your emotions, you're going to work, you're driving your car if you're not kind of spaced out, you're eating, you're shopping, you're doing 3D things, you're in the supermarket, you're with friends, you're doing kind of physical 3D world events. When you start to raise your frequency and you start to look at the big picture and you start to envision what you're manifesting and you're turning up your dial, you are coming from the eyes of the eagle. You're really coming from the heavens above. So when we use the eyes of the eagle, when we rise above the fray, then we see the big picture. We can see where the issues are. We can see what needs to be fixed. We can see where we are in relationship to the fray. and even how it impacts us, guys. So, in handling the in between time, knowing where you are, okay, seeing the truth about things, knowing how you feel about it, aligning with other people like minded. And again, we look for unity consciousness. It's very, very easy to have a divided point of view. There's nothing wrong with, even if you're in a group of people who don't believe like you, to just hold your light. Just hold your light. You don't have to make them believe what you believe. You don't have to beat them up with your philosophy. And trust me, I used to do that all the time. I had falling out with some of my dearest friends and my family because I thought I had to force them to do my way, that my way is the right way. Heck, there's 7.5 billion right ways to do things, and we need to be open. However, you find the way that's going to work for you. I'm going to read this out loud. Thank you, Emily. My whole life changed when I had an Ascended Master painting of Joan's in my bedroom. I have lots of her artwork in my apartment. I have manifested an incredible new life since then. And she just adopted a new kitty recently. I mean, only when I think of Emily, a woman that I knew many, many years ago, and now who she is now, my heart is so joyful to feel in the transformation. And last year, she was at that point. She had to let go of where she was and go in the in-between. Her in-between zone was the drive from California to arriving in her new apartment that she got in Pennsylvania. That's an in-between zone. So what else does this rising above the fray mean? And that's one of my favorite kind of sayings. I don't say it like that, but protection, inherent trust. The eyes of the eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the gift of looking ahead. So, looking ahead for 2023. 2023 is a 7-year, if you add it up, 2 plus 2 plus 3, 4, 7-year. A 7-year is a time of authenticity. I'm hearing my guide say, all lies shall be revealed. The truth shall be told. So what kinds of truth? Maybe the truth about, I want to say it in a way, really doesn't get me banned, but the truth about things like this, the truth about the medicines we take, the truth about the food. So a lot is coming out now about how unhealthy the American food is. It's not just that the diet is unhappy, it's that all the preserved and packaged foods are unhealthy. So you can make a decision about your food choices. You could start to grow food. You could start to know that maybe you need to have money, on hand. Maybe you need to have food on hand. Maybe you need to have flashlights and batteries on hand for anything that might come up in this in-between zone. So I want you to be prepared and not in fear. So we rise above the fray, and authenticity means speaking what's in your heart, knowing how you feel about things, knowing your discernment levels. Okay. So that is going to be and speaking it in groups, and maybe leaving one group because they're not your tribe and finding your tribe. So there is a lot going on here. This card offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead, which I've actually been asking for, to see the unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. So the unfolding of your destiny is in your hands. It doesn't matter what they do on the outside. It's how you're going to handle it on the inside. The choices you make, the way you choose to step in that above the fray rather than be in the fray. That is the solution to any uncertainty in between times. So the eyes of the eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, but react to nothing. So not going into rage, not going into victimhood, not going into, oh, woe is me, putting your head in the toilet bowl, and hiding in the closet. No, it is to sit back and look and go, I'm prepared. I'm ready. I know who I am. I have everything I need because I'm prepared. I'm grounded. I see where we're going. I know this too will pass. I'm aligned with others of like mind, so I'm not facing this alone. All right. So, guys, is this resonating for you? Yes, no, or maybe. Is this resonating? All right. Now, trust that you are ready for whatever fortune has placed before us, even if we feel we're not ready. Okay. So, time to trust that we are ready for whatever is going to unfold, even if we feel we're not ready, and hold our intention to guide that manifestation. Your willingness to say yes to spirit has nothing to do with how well outfitted you are. So we want to be prepared. Hesitating, on the other hand, sucks the air from your manifestations. It takes the air from your wings, and you lose altitude. Okay, so you are called to trust that heart, the heart that's even in this painting. You're called to trust your heart, and your instincts, and to let your body and mind soar. So we are soaring. Guys, are you feeling better? Is your energy getting higher and higher? Are you beginning to feel that you too are a fifth dimensional being who's struggling maybe in that 3D world? But nevertheless, we are moving up. The more times we tap into that higher frequency, the better and the more positive the outcome is going to be. Yes, protection, trust, and rising above the fray. Holding the time is right, and no harm can come to you if your motives are pure and you act now and you act courageously. So, in other words, you can't sit around. And that's the other reason why, by the way, I teach my intuition classes and I teach my manifesting classes, so that when the time comes, you're prepared, you're trained, you're able to step into your life fully, completely, and embrace it. And so it is. All right. So, holding that energy and frequency, asking right now that each and every one of you be centered in the truth that you are a fifth dimensional angelic frequency being and above, that you are fully empowered to live your truth and to do that which you came here to do. We see that you are fully embracing that those wings of yours have been clean and are swirling out, unfolding even as we speak, as you take your place on that energetic angelic brigade that is sweeping around the planet, holding frequencies of energies of light, raising the frequency and the manifestation on abundance, not only for you and your families, but for your town, your country, your planet, and our world. And so it is. We are rising above now. We are circling this planet together. We are going round and 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 round. We are going around this planet. We are infusing this planet with seeds of love, joy, happiness, and miracles. We are seeding this with soul activation missions, with the foods you need, the fuel you need, the energetics, the angelic frequencies, and so it is. So say it with me now. I am ready. I am ready to live a life of abundance, grace, and ease. I am ready to have my farm. I am ready to have my abundance of food, clothing, shelter. I am ready for that which I have seen my entire life, and that which I seek is seeking me. That which I seek is seeking me. And so it is. Whew. All right. I'm going to take a deep breath. Tell me how you're doing, guys. I can't see you, even though I feel you, but I can see the comments. So we had a great card. Yes, we did. We are resonating and rising above. Patricia, I love you so much. Cindy, I'm so glad you're here. Christian, you make Our heart sings, Emily, you are that angel that you always thought you were. Laura, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. You are a 10. And Melody, you have, of course, good taste if you like my artwork. I'm so happy, blessed of the best. And Doc is here. When you join us, Kathy has been here. When you join us and we get to see you over and over with time, then we send you more and more energy. My guides are working very carefully with your guides. All right. So, guys, take a deep breath with me. We have learned a lot. Okay. The energy I can feel is at a 10 and above. And many of you have embraced this stepping out of the fray and stepping into your fifth dimensions. I can feel it, Doc Boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I couldn't do this alone. If you like the show, I really humbly ask you to share it with our tribe, with your tribe, because that will help me grow it. Otherwise, I'll get discouraged. And you don't want me to get discouraged on this show and end Miracle Monday, right? We want to continue to grow this energy. So I appreciate you all so much. Please go to joanofangels.com. And if you haven't signed up, go ahead and sign up. If you haven't looked at the classes for a long time, though, go check out the classes, because the intuition one and the manifesting one goes right along with what we're talking about today. And check out the art. I'd appreciate that. Make a comment or two. I'm just getting it out there. Special love to Tina Marie. Yes. And Cindy's smiling now. Yes, because we're bringing that energy of love, of heart, and joy. And so it is. So, guys, I'm Joan of Angels, all things Joan of Angels. I love you very, very much. And so does Tina Marie, by the way. When I'm doing this, she's in the back room beaming out to me. We're beaming out to you. And we do this from love, from our hearts. So we will have a blessed and beautiful week. And before I leave, I think I have a little video, a new video to show you right there. You guys are awesome and amazing. I love you. You can find me actually on the Conscious Network. Oh, God, I'm going to have to get the exact right name for you and get you the links for that. But I am on Roku, so you can actually find Joan of Angels on Roku and Amazon Prime. And coming up, and I'm going to put this video up there too. All right, I love you all. Have a blessed and beautiful week. Expect the miraculous. Expect abundance. Expect your manifestations. And so it is. We'll see you all next time. Bye for now.